Here are the travel documents that I prepared and brought as a first-time international traveler working as a freelance virtual assistant traveling to Bali, Indonesia. You may pause to read, but these are the actual documents that the immigration officers check during my travel, and this is the list of the requirements that I prepared and brought just to make sure that we are on the safe side. Let's go through all of these requirements one by one, starting with the passport. If you already have a passport, you may skip this part and check on the other requirements in the next minute or so, but if you still don't have a passport, this is where you can go. Go to passport.gov.ph, click on the terms and conditions, start group appointment if you're getting passports for your family, or start an individual appointment if you're only getting for yourself, or if you're updating your marital status for the ladies from single to married. Now let's select the sites. If you are based in Davao City, there are 2 sites available for you. Sa south is SM Ecoland, and sa north, the tops are temporary off-site passport service at SM Lanang Premier. Click on that and then hit next, and then you will see here in the calendar highlighted in green that these are the available dates, and you can select your time slot according to that available date, and just click on this CAPTCHA thing just to prove that you're not a robot. Click on next. Then you'll have to fill out this form. Make sure that you will input the correct details. Make sure also that the name is according to your NSA birth certificate. Once you have booked a flight, you will receive a pre-flight reminder from your airline about all the things that you need to remember to bring, especially the important documents, and you will also have a link to this article from Cebu Pacific, which was the airline that I used for you to check, like the travel doc and some important reminders such as the e-travel document, which should look something like this. If you don't have an e-travel account yet, simply go to etravel.gov.ph, click to sign in, and then you'll have to enter your email address. Make sure that this is an active email address because you will receive a one-time PIN and activate your account, and you will receive all important information via your email. Just fill out the rest of the form, follow the instructions, and you will get the QR code when you're done filling out all of these forms. An important reminder to all passengers leaving and arriving the Philippines is that you have to register within 72 hours before departure and before arrival to the Philippines. So people going out of the Philippines and people coming in, you have to fill out and get your e-travel QR code. Now, as an advisory for all Bali flights starting from February 14, 2024, all guests will be required to pay an international tourist levy of 150,000 Indian rupiah, which is equivalent to around 530 something pesos. This is to protect the culture and natural environment of Bali. So it's similar to like an environmental fee here in the Philippines. In this website, you will also see different tourist spots in Bali, different events, and some other relevant news happening in the island right now. Feel free to change the currency, and here you'll just have to enter your personal details and add in your payment method. You may use like a credit card or a debit card. Once you hit submit, you will receive the QR code, which will look something like this, and you will receive it into your email inbox. If you're traveling with minors and infants, or for PWDs, pregnant guests, and senior citizens, if you need more information, all of these are available, and I will link this article in the description box below. Make sure to print your round-trip ticket and to check in before your flight. Cebu Pacific, for example, allows check-in 48 hours before your flight, and you can print the boarding pass such as this, for example. For international travels, I strongly advise that you go in early because the lines in immigration can get so long. Please pause to read, but these are the items that are not allowed in carry-on baggage. And if you do have these, make sure to get a check-in baggage. Make sure also that you print or you save a copy of your accommodation. For us, we got this from Agoda. We also got an itinerary of our day tour to Nusa Penida from Klook. We also had these printed, pero hindi naman siya hinanap ng immigration officer. Now, within the pre-flight reminder, you also need to complete the e-customs declaration form before your flight for all guests bound to Indonesia. I will provide the link below, but this is the official website. All you have to do is just add in your personal information, place of arrival, and your flight information. When you hit next, you just have to declare that you're not bringing in dangerous and illegal materials to Indonesia. Once you're done with that, you will be provided with a QR code that you then have to print because they will scan it sa Indonesia when you get there. When you exit the airport, they will scan this customs declaration form, which should look something like this. As a freelance virtual assistant, I registered my business sa SEC or Securities and Exchange Commission, and I brought the certificate of incorporation. If you're under a company, you'll have to bring your certificate of employment and your company ID. You'll also have to provide your latest ITR or income tax return and the latest 3 months na payslip, and I also brought my bank certificate with the average 6 months balance. I also brought the last 3 months account statement from Payoneer as this will serve as my payslip. So this is my own experience as a first-time traveler working as a registered freelance virtual assistant, and these were the documents that were asked of me by my immigration officer. So this is just my own experience. Please do your research pa rin, as you may have different circumstances than me, and your immigration officer may ask different sets of requirements from you, and I hope that this video is helpful. Bye and safe travels!